At N Roses Ranch, we are talking about our future fruit orchard. Okay, so we have 3 apple trees, we have 1 pear tree, 1 peach tree, and we have this little olive tree over here for our newest grandbaby. So we have no ideas how to even, what to do with olives, but we're going to give it a whirl anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do today is, see this green bobcat over here? Its name is Scrappy, because we are both profs at the University of North Texas, so we decided to name it Scrappy. But anyway, we're going to take this shovel right here, and we're going to take it off. I'm stepping in mud. It rained cows, horses, pigs, eagles, bunnies, flies last night. Okay, so anyway, we're going to switch that out for that auger. That's what that's called, right?
Yep.
It's an auger, okay. It's phenomenal. We'll show you that thing, okay? It digs holes so we don't have to. So that when we plant our trees that we may get fruit from in about 2 or 3 years, we may or we may not, but we will definitely not get fruit if we don't plant them. Okay? So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. And if you pan over this way.
So basically you're saying you can't farm unless you farm.
You can't ranch unless you ranch. We're not farming, we're ranchers. Okay? So anyway, there's just so much equipment, you know, when it comes to ranching, and we're just having a blast doing it. Right over here, this is our burn can. We haven't burned anything with it yet, but we're going to. And of course, we have our kombucha because we are all about kombucha.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not sponsored, but we love kombucha, and I make kombucha.
Yep.
So, and of course, we have my beautiful pink cowboy boot cut because I am a girly rancher. Okay. So
Again, not sponsored.
Okay. So anyway, over here we have the newest addition to the ranch. This is, what is it called?
The horse.
The horse, because my husband says that every ranch must have a horse. So this is our horse. Okay. This is actually not for fun, although we're having a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun with it. But anyway, it's a workhorse. Okay, so we enjoy it. And Bob and Marley, when we get going today, are going to be sitting in here. Come over here and show them where they sit. That is their seat, so they don't fall through. They have a little.
What's Marley think about it? What's Bob think about it?
Marley loves it. Bob thinks that maybe someone should take him out and bring him back into the house. He does not like it. This is Bob, and this is Marley from the Bob and Marley show. My rancher cowboy here started a fire to burn one of our burn piles because we are gradually trying to cut up all these trees so that we get it nice and clean. This is a whole work in progress. It's going to take quite some time. I think maybe
pretty much forever.
I think probably forever. We are going to have different things to do around the ranch.
Well, as our friend Matt says, one of the fun things about farming and ranching is little reasonable projects you can do and get done.
Exactly. So we're not actually going to start a garden this year because we got too much to do. So this is the first stage of our garden, is our orchard. If you look down here, our driveway, my cowboy here, he put all those beautiful rocks that we found on our property down there last night from Scrappy, who helped greatly. But we planted our favorite flowering tree, which is
Crepe myrtle.
the crepe myrtle, okay? And we have them in just purple and white. My favorite one is the white one. I just think the blooms are on it are phenomenal. Those trees will grow about 5 or 6 feet a year. So in a couple years, it's going to be just be gorgeous. And one of these days, when we're old, it's going to be stunning. Okay, so down there, you saw a dirt pile. And over here, this is where we're going to do the orchard. Follow me. When you work on a ranch, you have to have not just cute cowboy boots, which we do, but you have to have work cowboy boots, right? These are my work cowboy boots. I'm going to slide in the mud here. We don't care if they get muddy. Whereas our cute cowboy boots, which are all what?
Tacova.
We love Tacova. We're not sponsored by Tacova. We just love Tacova.
We're pretty much not sponsored by anybody.
Yeah, we're not sponsored
I don't
by
think
anybody. We're never going to be sponsored by anybody.
I don't think with 100 views, they're like lining up to sponsor.
I don't think so. It doesn't matter. We're just having fun here. Okay, so this is going to be the orchard. So last night down here, I found an ant pile, and I saw somewhere on Facebook that if you put cinnamon on it, it kills them. We're going to find out if cinnamon actually kills, because I don't like to put poison stuff out because of the Bob and Marley show. So anyway, this is going to be the orchard. So I think maybe, we haven't decided exactly where we're going to plant them, but they have to be about 10 or 15, is it yards or feet?
Feet.
Yeah, that one. apart. So show them those beautiful wildflowers. This is the Indian blanket. The beautiful thing about this part of Texas, or probably maybe all of Texas, is that the wildflowers come in waves. So
Nice.
after the bluebonnets go, you get this. We're about to start planting.
Let's head over.
Let's head over. Okay, so here is the horse. Remember I told you this was the work vehicle of the farm. What you got to say here, cowboy?
Ready to go.
Here is
Ready to get it going.
Bob and Marley of the Bob and Marley Show, and they are about to go over and we're going to pick out some places to plant these beautiful trees that are back here. See, this is what's so nice about this horse is we have this that acts like a little truck that, you know, we can move things around. Okay.
These are the ranch hands.
These are the ranch hands. The Bob and Marley ranch hands. They're not really overly helpful. He doesn't really, see, he's already trying to get out. Okay, here goes the horse. Here goes my cowboy and my ranch hands. There they go. They're taking it over to the orchard where we're going to plant. Okay, so this is the placement of our orchard trees. We put all of the apples together, and then we place the pear, then the peach, and then the olive. So this one is our Golden Delicious. This is my Indian blanket wildflower. I love these things. This one over here is the Red Fuji. Then over here we have the Gala apple. And then over here we have the Moonglow pear. I love pears. And I love peaches, so hopefully these are as good as Georgia peaches. Okay, this is an Alberta peach.
Excellent.
Okay. And then of course we have our little olive tree for olive. And if we ever can figure out how to get olives, you know, then we will have like a whole little olive patch.
Yeah, we got all these at Baumgartner's in Decatur.
Decatur?
Yeah. Farm and Ranch Store in Decatur.
Yeah, Farm and Ranch Store in Decatur, which is a great store for jeans, shirts, everything. It's a fantastic store.
Again, not sponsored.
Okay, so here is Scrappy with the auger on. So this saves a lot of time from having to dig a hole. But here it goes. So he's going to keep doing that because you're supposed to make it, I think, as deep as the pot and twice as wide. So, look at there. Look at that. Okay, so he's digging some more to make it a little deeper and a little wider. So here he goes over here. I think this is so cool. I know that his back thinks so because there's no way I'm digging this hole. This is the last hole I'll show you. After that, I'll show you what one of them may look like after it's planted. You'll see it as it comes up. See? Isn't that cool? That is way cool. Let's go over here and check on our Bob and our Marley. Here they are. What you got to say, Bob? What you got to say? What you got to say, Marley? They had to have some water, they said. While he's digging that hole, let me show you some of these Indian blankets that are blooming. This ranch has wildflowers everywhere. I think we've had every type of wildflower. The only wildflower that we have not had was bluebonnets, and I'm going to plant some of those this fall to see if I can get them to grow. Okay, so he just finished up hole number 4, and he's moving on to hole number 5 for the peach tree. I always say you can tell a peach tree because the leaves look like peach slices. So this auger he's using is the size that you would use for this type of tree. It comes with 3 different sizes, so there's 2 augers that are bigger than that if you were planting bigger trees. But you know, we have so many trees out here. I don't know if we'll ever need that, but we could. We have not even started cleaning up this area out here, but I can't wait to do it. It'll be so pretty. Okay, so he's digging the very last hole for the olive tree, and then we'll see what he thinks about digging all these holes when he's done with that one. We'll ask him about it. Okay, so how was it digging all your holes?
Heck of a lot easier than digging them by hand.
I noticed that on one of the holes you had to change it.
Yeah, I think there must be a big, as you can see, there's a lot of rocks around here. And so we had to, I'm pretty sure it hit a big rock.
Ah, that's a really nice hole you have dug there. So tell me about your hole digging.
So that auger is awesome. We really wouldn't be able to do any of this without the Bobcat. I've got a...
You mean Scrappy?
Scrappy, yeah. I've got a beat up back, and there's no way.
Yeah, there's one hole. How many holes are there? 2, 3, 4.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wouldn't happen. So that Bobcat makes for pretty much anything. Moving something.
Yep.
None of us
you
are.
had to come back through with the bigger one to make it wider, right?
Yeah.
So,
none of us are really getting any younger, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. But for sure, for me, we wouldn't be able to do this without the Bobcat.
So here is the golden delicious apple.
Yep.
And I'm going to paint a rock, and I'm going to put grandbaby number 1. I'm going to put her name on that, and that will be her apple tree, the golden delicious.
Nice.
And grandbaby number 2 will have the red Fuji apple. Hers will go there. Grandbaby number 3 will have the 3rd apple tree, and that one is a gala apple. And grandbaby number 4 is only 4 months old, and her name is Olive, and that is why I got an olive tree. And so I will paint some rocks with their names under all the trees, under that. And over here is my cowboy, and he just planted a tree. He does the tree planting and the whole thing, and I hold the camera because I'm not really all that strong, but I do all the cooking. Look at this beautiful little palm flower. Okay, so we got all, how many are there, 5 or 6?
5 trees and 1 olive.
They're all planted. These are the 3 apples. There's the pear, there's the peach, and there's the olive tree. And they've all been planted. So beautiful.